Oh, hello. Welcome to today's messages. Okay, let's tune in first. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I hope you are well and good and feeling the love. Because this is the love channel where we drizzle our love sauce everywhere we go. Right? And remove our love sauce from anywhere that's taking advantage of it, right? Like, okay, bye. Okay, what do we got here? Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Beautiful. It's the love sauce. Drizzle in your love sauce. Is there a weird color? Am I a weird color right now? I can't tell. The light's weird, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, right? I am what I am. I am what I am. Remember? Popeye? I am what I am. Something like that. Okay. Oh, what's this guy? Let's see. Get out. It's your solace again. Okay, number one. This came out yesterday. Your solace, your connection, your loving and spiritual attributes, right? That you cultivate and nurture during your periods of connected stillness, right? Calm, peaceful regulation. The practice of self-care and peace, right? We want to live in a peaceful world. And there's a baby deer. I guess they call him a fawn. Oh, Choo! Cute. And Mama close behind or already in there and I missed her. Or the babies were frolicking while she was napping. Okay. That's it. Let's see. This message brought to you by Fonz. Let's see what the Arcturians have to say for us today. What's up? Connectedness, okay? Yes, connected, not connectedness, connected, but being connected to your higher faculties, virtues, attributes. What? Okay. We got one that flew over here, and it's manners. Family, kin, partnership, I think. How one affects the many? I don't know. Let's just read what it says in the book. How about? What do we got? Manners. There you are. Humanity, intelligence, awareness, society, and learning. Okay, this is part of you acknowledging your loving and spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow, right? And the solace and connectedness that allows for you to be that beacon, to be that steady example of the love. Of the love, okay. Rational mind and intelligence rather than emotion and instinct. It is a time for mind, memory, and learning. It references the seed of divine intelligence in the human soul and our united collective potential. And this is it, right? We are all little seeds from the same dandelion plant, drifting around and planting and growing in the areas where we are meant to, and thus covering another area. This is that connectedness, interconnectedness of all the things. Okay. Okay. Well then, let's get some tarot. That's crazy. Connected and Solace both came out in yesterday's reading. It's like the continuation, okay? And the first card out is the Hierophant, which speaks about self-mastery, dedication, contracts, learning, right? The master and the student. The student becomes the master once they recognize that they don't know everything, that there's way more to learn, right? This is that lifelong dedication to expansion. And you do that by learning, right? We got to keep taking in information, processing, acclimating, integrating, releasing. This is how we expand and meet new versions of self. Okay. So that's nice. Contracts. Old ones, new ones, internal, external. Right? The sacred oaths that you make with yourself, with your higher self. Okay, we got a clump. Let's just look at it. So we've got the 9 of Cups at the top of the clump. Okay, I feel like this may be what has led to or is part of or whatever your process here. So this emotional regulation, the momentum that you build by regulating your emotions, by curating and mindfully, willfully choosing, right, what you add to your whole. Okay, and we've also got the 9 of Pentacles. We got 2 9s. Boodity badity, boodity badity. Okay, this is your tending to self. You're tending to your physical dimension. So your home space, your workspace, your body space, your mind space, your spiritual connection space. Okay, so these two beautiful things together, this is kind of like the backbone process of becoming a beautiful master, self-mastery, right? Balancing your emotions, becoming independent, holding your own, tending to your gardens, right? Then we got the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is information that moves towards you. This could be external, internal, right? Information, great ideas, insights, inspirations, aha moments, physical offers, job opportunities, collaborations, right? All of the beautiful things that want to come towards you. Oh, like the 2 cups. You can make it if you try. Okay, so whatever this is that is coming to you, it is leading you to beautiful, reciprocating, mirrored, balanced, gorgeous relationships of some kind. Okay, of the gorgeous kind. Oh, well, and we got the 10 of Pentacles behind that, so that's gorgeous. And the 4 of Cups, okay, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. This one is the finding balance and stability with your self-reflection. And this goes part and parcel, I feel like, with this, right? This is part of your process of what do I contribute to my momentum of gorgeousness, and what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of, right? What do I need to pour into the earth and ground it? And the Ace of Swords, this is you, the actions that you take to claiming your destiny, right? The sword from the stone can only grant kingdom to, sorry, there's a flock of birds. Okay. The sword can only grant kinghood to whomever pulls it. It requires somebody stepping up and pulling it out and claiming it, right? And there's no guarantees. Just because you step up and you pull it doesn't automatically mean that you're going to succeed in pulling it and claiming it. But this is it. There are some things that are for us and some things that are not. And if you were to discover through your action that the thing is not for you, and then never try again, right? Oh, I tried once, it wasn't for me. Well, keep trying until you find the one that is, right? Okay. Something about that, but also your sort of truth. I want to say you speaking your truth. Speaking your truth clearly and concisely. This is part of the connectedness, your truth in line with your core values, virtues, or attributes, right? Oh, days of memories. She was just sitting there watching the birdies. Oh, chickadee. Oh, we got another clump. Okay, what's this one? We got the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, what I'm getting from these 3 is this action and the balance with your action, right? We've got the sword being pulled. You've succeeded in pulling the sword, and now you are stepping forward. Now you are taking on the role that you have acquired through your efforts, right? And because the page energy here is very much this new, not quite confident, right? But finding confidence. This is the equivalent of the feminine energy, youthful feminine energy, like the princess to the queen, right? Learning how to discern, learning how to set boundaries clearly, learning how to speak your truth, to be led by your truth, right? And being able to determine which way is going to best serve your overall balance, right? Knowing when to rest and when to rise. We've got the moon tool and the sun here, and this active combining, balancing, right? With the balancing. So I want to say acclamation period. As you are moving, I think balance is important here. As it always is, right? Balance is key. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Beautiful. This is you. This is you, the overflowing cup. This can also be an offer, something new, a new way of engaging, a new way of being. This is your love sauce that is overflowing, that you are drizzling everywhere you go, right? Encouraging others to grow. Beautiful. This is your destiny. Look at these aces. To overflow, to be of service, right? Up on offer, but not, we do have the discernment and the looking within to make sure that you are only pouring into yourself liquid sunshine that is going to overflow, right? This is your dedication to your connection, to your solace, right? And ultimately, this is the gift that you give to the world through your example, through your holding of resonance, right? Of the frequency. It's giving me Empress vibes. She's very much the holder of the frequency, right? What is this? Oh, interesting. Now, how do I read this? How do I read this, right? This is the choice. How do you receive information that comes to you? There's always multiple ways of looking at all the things, right? And you are in a place of choosing mindfully what you fill your cup with. So, you could read this as, oh, heartache and pain is on its way to me. No. You've come too far. You've done too much work. You've healed too much. The old things that used to be can no longer, right? Once you've seen behind the curtain and know that the wizard is a little scared old man, the smoke and mirrors and attempts to intimidate through visual manipulation just doesn't work. You're like, I know that this isn't real. So you have no power over me, okay? And so, right, you choose what you focus on and how that attention affects your world, right? But you're being mindful. You're dedicated to self, to your overflow. to your destiny, to your truth, right? The truth of your heart and its connectedness. I feel like because you have healed wounds of the past, because you are able to recognize the stepping stones, the process of expansion that you needed to go through in order to release yourself, in order to stand stronger, contributes to the amount of energy that you have available to you, right? Focusing on pains of the past doesn't change the past, but it certainly affects your future and it affects your now. Don't keep giving the past your now power. Claim that, reclaim that, and direct it into yourself so that you can radiate that out and affect the world with your gorgeousness. Okay. Momentum. Peace. Don't give the past any more power over you. Or put the pains of the past away. Right? This is alchemy. This is release. This is wisdom through experience. This is will power. Right? When you have those returning thoughts in your brain that make you feel disempowered or weak or a victim, choosing otherwise, releasing it, letting it go, right? This is part of your self-mastery and loyalty, your dedication, your devotion to your heart. There's a fairy. Who this? The singer of intuition on number 7. Whoa. Where's it going? Singer of intuition. Perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. Beautiful. In a reading, the presence of the singer of intuition indicates that information is available to us if we will just listen to our own inner knowing. Perhaps we have already heard it and still doubt our subtle senses. The singer says this is a time to really listen to our intuition. What are our feelings, hunches, or intuitions about this situation? It is desirable that we should seek solitude, meditate, and practice stillness and patience. This is a time for inward focus, a time to open the inner door to intuition. There are a lot of ins in the sentence because important answers are to be found within ourselves. The presence of this singer in a card spread radiates special illumination and insight on the other cards around it. Okay, so it's making this one stand out even more significantly, right? First and foremost, it is your devotion to self mastery, expansion, and love, right? To your heart, to your connection. And that's better. That's better. We're grounding in our choices. We are be making sure we're grounded before making choices. Checking in and running with the ones that feel good. The ones that feel good. Not to be mistaken, right? The unknown, a little bit of excitement, the uncertainty, very similar vibes, right? Between fear and excitement. There's a little bit of fear and excitement because of the unknown, because you are left to have faith and trust. And that can be scary, right? But it's also what we live for. The world is your oyster. What are you going to do with the pearl? Okay. Okay, oyster is the water, obvi. Patient secret keeper hiding inner treasures. Remember all the ins, right? Okay. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. Beautiful. There's that confidently moving with your sort of truth. They achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this could lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When in balance, feels blessed, generous, masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, and clams up. To bring into balance, share something. Share some of your gorgeous, loving, and spiritual attributes to encourage others to grow, right? But you do it in a way that is by example and not by force feeding anybody, because we need to let people arrive at everybody has their free will. You can't force someone else to do the work. They got to do it themselves because they're the ones who suffer and reap the consequences of their journey, right? Okay. Okay. What else? Is that it? Let's do a couple of these ones. Do we want another oracle? Oh, maybe a crystal card. I'll throw a couple of these down. Like that. Oh, I like those. Is there a bird out there? What's that? Okay, we've got contemplate. Okay, beautiful. Consider your choices. Tap into your intuition. Look at this figure. They're not looking with their eyes, right? They are trusting their connection. They are connecting, grounding before deciding, contemplating. Okay, We got blessings, beautiful, on the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Okay, we also have divine timing on those things as well. So that tracks. What are these two? Surrender and patience. You can't make it up. Okay. Beautiful. Surrender to the process. Surrender to your unfolding. Be patient. And allow. Right? Okay. Okay. Where? 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 Oh dear. What's it? Uh-oh. You got a couple extra cards here. What? Oh. You guys. Get over there. Okay. We're gonna get a crystal card here. Okay. We got 2 crystal cards, a 5 and a 43. Okay, 5 and 43. What you got for us? 5 is illusion, desire, clarity, and inner guidance. You are guided. You are guided, you. You are guided, you. Maybe you are guided to ascertain the motivations of those involved in your current situation, as everything is not as it appears. Ooh. Sorry, I just have to get my red pen out and slice that word out. Are your feelings aligned with your highest intent, or are you repeating an existing life pattern? We want to know. This card signals an opportunity for change and encourages you to seek a deeper connection to your loving inner self. Confirmations all over. The quiet voice of your heart knows the truth of all things and is the ultimate source of guidance. Beautiful. Take the time to meditate and pursue activities that support your inner connection. Are you picking up what spirits throwing down for you? Seek guidance from within and trust the quiet, loving voice of your heart. Beautiful. And a 43, which is communication, contact, connect, and engage. Effective communication is the basis for personal growth and change. It provides the knowledge to evolve beyond the beliefs and behaviors of the past. Communication comes in many forms and may be received through symbols, language, or intuition. Trust your inner guidance and know that the information you have been receiving will continue to redefine your reality. Your spirit guides rejoice and wish for you to know that further clarity will be gained. Engage the world with humility and compassion as you revel in life's journey. Your desire to connect with the deepest levels of universal understanding will expand your light throughout this world and beyond. Okay? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Gorge. Gorgy porgy. Pudding pie. Okay. Let's get a couple of messages. Oh, wow. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to touch anything because I'm going to show you what happened over here. Okay? But we'll put some charms down first. We'll put some charms down first. Okay. Look. All in divine timing. This is what confirmation looks like. Okay. Look at this. Look at this beautifulness. Okay. And this confirmation of your transformation in your tending of your physical and your connection to your dragons. Okay. Dragons help to transmute dense energy. This is what we do when we tend, because, there's a lot of dense energy in the world. Okay, look at this. Yes. This is this tree, okay? And your gorgeous overflow is helping it grow beautifully. This is a result of the work that you have done, that you do regularly. Your inner connectedness. Okay. Oh, we got a witch here. Okay. So this is confirming you flying. Okay. And trusting in your intuition. You are magical. Believe it. We got your flow. Okay. Going with the flow, the solace. Don't force action. Flow action. Okay, we also have the community coral. So something about your emotional regularity is building momentum towards your soul tribe. It is allowing you to tune in to frequencies where like-minded regulated nervous systems also are, which is gorgeous. What is this? I don't know if you're walking away from love or you're focusing on other things. If you're protecting love, whatever you're doing, you're speaking your truth and you're building confidence as you go. Okay, look at this. Surrender to the Jita, okay, to the process. Things will happen fast. The more you surrender to it, which tracks, because when you are in a surrendering state, you are in an allowing and a receiving state, right? And whoa, all this fast moving energy. Okay, something about flying, but I also want to say the balance between the air and the land, right? This bird's eye view and the on the ground running and catching wind. I don't know, catching wind. Okay, what else we got? Sexy bath time. Okay, part of your self-care. Another place that you can go and reflect. We've got to be present. Okay, your present awareness in your now. This helps to keep you here, right? When you are stressed, worried about the past or the future, you're not in your present moment. Be present. Be the love in the present. Connect to the present. And trust the process. Okay. Yes. All things will be revealed. Trust what you have done. Trust what you have put out there. Trust your maintenance, your devotion, and your gorgeousness. Okay? Your truth and how you wield it. Yes. Wow. Okay. That is what I have for you today. Trust your intuition, right? Yes. Love and appreciate you and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.